Shalom. How are you? Tonight we're going to do something a little special. The readings for the last day of Sukkot are something we've done already. So I was thinking instead let's continue working through our directed immersion in First Kings, but I want to review a little bit what we've done so far, but let's do it in the graphic novel. We haven't been in the graphic novel for a while, and this one, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got some action going on now. I thought it might be fun to go back and reread through some of what we did already in the current chapter, chapter 18, pardon me, chapter 13. And I do that with 3s and 8s for some reason. And let's see. Let's see how it goes. I'll go at a little bit brisker pace because we've already been through it. And hopefully you'll still have a lot of the stuff in your passive memory to enjoy it. We'll see. I think it might work. We'll see. אבינו מלכנו כן יהי רצון כי בלילה הזאת אני יכול לדבר רק כי אתה רוצה. תעזר נא אדוני את כל תלמידיי ללמוד טוב בעיניך. מודיעים אנחנו לפניך כי אנחנו יודעים על דבר חגיך. All right, so this is the illustrated First Kings in Hebrew. It is by Glossa House, illustrated biblical text, and you can get it from glossahouse.com. No need to get the link from me. I don't have any royalties or anything from that or anything else like that, any referrals, blah, blah, blah. But I will try to have a link in the description so you can find it if you like. They do illustrated biblical text in the original language. It's pretty cool. I also have something we may do sometime. I also have a illustrated John in Greek, which is not as good as this one. There's typesetting problems. Oh, I just opened to a random page so you can kind of see, like, hold on, let me see if I can find that for you. Hold on quick. Just kind of an example. See here at the bottom, the translation starts to run up onto the picture, right? I just opened a random page too. They have a lot of formatting problems like that in the John one. Oh, like looky here, which is funny. You'd think Greek would be much easier to get lined up nicely. See, it's over the picture. It's not supposed to be that way. So I don't know what happened, if that was first edition or, yeah. But okay, so let's get into it. So I'm going to go to First Kings chapter 13, verse 1. And let's kind of review some of the stuff we've done already. Just trying to keep it interesting over here for you guys. Oops, bus bar. All right, and I think I'll try to make that bigger. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Let's see. That's looking decent. Yeah, looking decent. Let's see, autofocus. Hope that's big enough for you guys. I am recording in ultra high definition, so if YouTube doesn't have it ready yet, by the time you get there, then feel free. Okay. By the way, special thanks. A couple of you upgraded your Patreon subscriptions to a slightly higher amount, I really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. And that was really neat. A couple of you did that at the same time. So we had a nice surprise. Yay. So that's really great. That helps make all this stuff possible. And also had one new subscriber, one new patron over there. So thank you to all of you, all of my patrons, whether you be at patreon.com or just directly giving or whatever. It's very appreciated and needed. All right, so here we are. This is 1 Kings chapter 13, verse 1. See, here's Perek, that's chapter. We have Yod Gimel, that's 1 and Gimel. So, pardon me, 10 and 3, that's 13. Right, how we write it with the Hebrew numerals. And maybe I make it a little bit bigger. Hold on. Let's see. Nice. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. All right, so check out the action. Maybe up a little bit. You got chicas dancing naughtily. The man of God on the left, Isha Elohim. And I'm not exactly sure why the king is holding this knife, but he is. All right. And if you happen to have the same book, we're on page 50. והנה, ish Elohim ba mihudah bidvar Adonai el Beit el v'yarov am omeid al hamizbei'ach lehaktil. I'm thinking it might be interesting. Maybe I won't translate all of this, but I'll just kind of do it with feeling and let you enjoy the pictures and stuff. I'm not sure. Let me think. Let me think. Hey, we'll go with it. I'll kind of ease you back into it. Now, behold, a man of God, or the man of God, arrived from Judah. Yeah, a man of God arrived from Judah by the word of Hashem unto Bethel. That's the place. Bethel. And Yerovam was standing by the altar. This is the nasty altar that he built, remember? Offering incense, meaning literally to cause smoke, to cause to be smoky. And from this, lehaktir, hefil form, we get the word ketoret. You'll oftentimes see ketoret samim, incense spices. Okay? And let's try to get some more. Okay. By the way, we don't look at their translation. I don't know if it's good or not even, but it is on the bottom there if you get the book, so you can kind of check yourself. They don't write the name, do they? No, good. Okay, they're good. They do all capitals Lord. Very nice. Good for them. Good for them. All right. So here's the man of God. Oh, it's a little blurry, isn't it? Let's. Good. Verse 2. Vayikra hamizbei'ach. And he called unto the altar, Bidvar Hashem, by the word of Yod-Heh Waw-Heh, Vayomer, and he said, you'll notice the narration parts are in yellow here. What did he say? Mizbei'ach, Mizbei'ach, ko amar Adonai, hine, vein nolad lebeit David, Yoshiyahu, shmo. O altar, such said Yod-Heh Waw-Heh. Behold, a son has nolad, nifal, been yaladed, been born, Leveit David, to the house of David. Yoshiyahu is shmo, his name. V'zavach alecha et kohanei habamot, hamaktirim alecha. ועצמות אדם ישרפו רעליך. וזבח. And he shall sacrifice רעליך upon you et kohanei habamot, the priests of the high places, ha-maktirim, who offer incense alecha upon you. Ve'atzmot Adam, and men's bones, literally bones of Adam, bones of man. Yisrefu, they shall burn alecha upon you. I like to, the king's just kind of like, huh? Oops. Okay, let's see what's happening over here. Verse 3. V'natan bayom hahu mofeit lemor. Ze hamofeit asher diber Adonai. Hine hamizbei'ach nikra v'nishpach hadeshen asher alai. And he gave, bayom hahu, in that day, a mofeit, a wonder. Lemor, saying, pardon me, and he will give. Natan, he gave, Natan, and he will give a wonder. A mofeit, or a sign, saying, this is the sign, this is the wonder, asher which Hashem spoke. Behold, hamizbei'ach, the altar, nikra, is torn. Venishpach hadeshin, and the ash, or the fatty ash remains, poured out. It's nifal from shafach, to pour. Asher alive. Okay, actually, this is a long subject. And the hadeshin, asher alive, the fat or the ashes which are upon it, nishpach, are spilled out, or will be spilled out. Here's the king, mad. Look, he's stretching out his arm. Verse 4. ויהי כשמוע המלך את דבר איש האלוהים אשר קרא על המזבח בבית אל, וישלח ירבעם את ידו מעל המזבח לאמור, tifshuhu. Sorry if that was too loud. So it was when the king heard chishmoa hamelech et davar, the word of Ish Elohim, the man of God, Asher Kara, which he proclaimed all over hamizbei'ach, the altar, Beit El, at Bethel, vayishlach, that he sent out. Who sent out? Yerav'am et yado, his hand. There it is. Me'al, from upon, or like from over, hamizbei'ach, the altar. Lemor, saying, tifshuhu, grab him, seize him. He's telling his peeps. Vativash yado, asher shalach alive, velo yachol lahashiva alive. But dried up. Yavash is to dry. It's a tav because it's she. She dried up. Who dried up? Yado. The hand of, his hand. He's pointing with this one. Well, this one dried up. That's fine. See, look. He's pointing with this one. And then this one dried up. It's fine. Asher which, or with which, shalach, he sent, alive upon it. Velo yachol. And he wasn't able, lahashiva, to bring it back alive unto him. Verse 5. Vehamizbei'ach nikra, vayishafech chadeshin min hamizbei'ach, kamofeit asher natan ish Elohim bidvar Adonai. Vehamizbei'ach, and the altar, nikra. Kara is like when a priest rends his garments, right? It's like to rend, really. But the noon tells us it's nifal, it's passive. Was rent, was torn. Vayishafech, see the dagesh? That means in ancient times it was vayin shafech, it's a nifal. And was shafach, was poured out. Vayishafech, what was poured out? Hadeshin, the fatty ash. Min hamizbei'ach, from the altar. Kamofeit, like the mofeit, like the wonder, like the sign, asher natan, which had given Ish Elohim, the man of God, bidvar yodhe wahhe, by the word of Hashem. Verse 6. If you're just tuning in, we are reading through 1 Kings chapter 13. We are now on verse 6. On this lovely last day of Sukkot. Vaya'an hamelech, vayomer el ish ha'elohim, chal na et panei Adonai Elohecha, v'hitpalel ba'adi, v'tashov yadi elai. Okay, this is halfway through the verse. We'll just do this for now. Vaya'an, the verb is anna. See, the hay is gone. And Hamelech, the king, answered. Vayomer, and he said, El, unto Ish Elohim, the man of God, chal na et panei Adonai. Chal. Chal is like entreat now, like ask please. It's kind of hard to tell. It's a piel from chala, chet lamed hey. In the chal, it means to get sick. In the piel, it's like to caress, like you're trying to get somebody to do what you want, maybe petting their head or something. So, but ask nicely, caress now, literally, et panei Hashem, the presence of the Lord, the presence of Hashem, Elohecha, your God. Vehit palel, and pray, ba'adi, on account of me. V'tashov yadi, that my hand might return Eli unto me. Continue with verse 6, part B. V'chal ish Elohim et panei Hashem, v'tashav yad hamelech Eli. Vatehi kevarishona. So the man of God, literally the man of the God, he chalad, piel, he caressed, he entreated et panei Hashem, the presence of the Lord, vatashav yad hamelech, and the hand of the king tashav returned alive unto him. Vatehi, and it was ke, like va at the rishona, at the beginning. Oops, sorry, I missed something at the bottom. Oops, getting ahead of myself. Where are we? Okay, verse 7. So 7, you're just going to have to miss the picture for a sec, okay? I'd like to keep the words big so everybody can read. Well, you can see most of it. Let me get a quick drink. Maybe you can scan it. Verse 7. Vaydaber hamelech el ish ha'Elohim. Then the king spoke unto the man of God, Bo'aiti habaita, use'ada ve'etena lecha mata. Bo'aiti, come, come. This is an emphatic hey here, so it's like he's like really urging him, come, iti, extraterrestrial, iti phone home. Ouch. No, sorry. E.T. with me. Come with me, habaita, to the house. This is a hey locative at the end. So habayit means the house. Habaita is towards the house. So come to me to the house. And he probably means a local palace by this. Sa'ada. Again, hey locative. And have a meal. Ve'etana. This is from Natan. Ancient times. En-tana. En-tan. Natan. And I will natan, I will indeed, it's a cohortative, and let me give lecha, to you, a mata. You can kind of see this might have had an ancient word, the ancient version might have been manta, right? From ma, natan, right? Something that the mem tells you, it's something that the verb does. It helps the verb. You give a gift. Let me give you a gift, a mata. Pardon me, matat. Mata also means gift. My brain substituted that one in there. All right. Continue with verse 8. Vayomer ish ha'Elohim el hamelech. But the man of God said unto the king, Im titen li et chatzi veitecha lo avo imach. If you will not turn, ten became titen, li to me, et chatzi, half of veitecha, the house of cha, lo avo, I will not come, imach, with you. Notice he uses a different word for with. They speak different. They have different regional speech patterns. The king uses a synonym, et. Remember, et phone home, with me. And the prophet, the man of God, uses me. Where is it? Mach, but here with you. Interesting, right? And there's no discernible difference between those two, by the way. So velo ochal lechem, and not I will eat bread. By the way, I'm being kind of hyper literal just to make it easier for you guys. So please don't flame me in comments. Why do you say it that way? We don't need to. It's for your benefit. Velo eshtei, and not I will drink mayim, water, bamakom hazeh, in the place, this one. Verse 9. Ki chen tziva iti, pardon me, oti, bidvar Adonai, for such commanded me by the word of Hashem, le'emor, saying, Lo tochal lechem, velo tishtei mayim, velo tashuv baderech asher halachta. Not you shall eat food or bread, and not you shall drink. Tishtei, you shall drink. Mayim, water. Velo, and not tashuv, you shall return. Baderech, on the way or on the path, on the road. Asher, with which halachta, walked you. How you guys doing? Doing all right? Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Okay. Verse 10. vayeileikh bederech acher, velo shav baderech asher va el Beit. Vayeileikh, and he halach, vayeileikh, and he went, bederech acher, on a way, a road, another one, a different one. He went on a different way. Velo, and not shav, this is from shuv, he did not return, baderech, on the road, asher, which, but he arrived, or he came, va, on it, va, el, unto Bethel, that place. I don't mean literally that place. I mean it's called Bethel, literally house of God. Verse 11. Venavi echad zakein yosheiv bebethel. Vayavo veno vaysaper lo et kol hama'aseh asher asa ish Elohim hayom bebethel. Okay, that's enough. Let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Venavi echad. Now one prophet, a one, zakein, an old one. Now an old prophet, yosheiv, was sitting or dwelling bebethel, at Bethel. Vayavo veno, and his son came. Pardon me. And his, how would you do that? And Yavo, he came. Who? Veno, the son of O. Vaysaper lo, and he related to him et kol hama'aseh, all of the work, asher, which asa, did, ish ha'elohim, the man of God, hayom, that day, bebethel, at Bethel, et hadevarim, asher diber el hamelech, the words which he spoke unto the king. Vaysaperum lavihem. Now this is what's weird. It starts out with Beno, his son, but now it's plural, right? Maybe the other sons joined in, and they related them. I mean, the is the words, the mem, not the u. The u is they. They related them la'avihem, to their av, to their father. Verse 12. Vaydaber alehem avihem eze haderech halach. Then he spoke unto them, their father, the father of Ham. Eze, where is this? Haderech, the road or the way. Halach, he went. continues. ויראו בניו את הדרך אשר הלך איש האלוהים, אשר בא מיהודה. So this is 12b. 1 Kings chapter 13, 12b. ויראו, and they saw, who saw? Vaniv, his children or his sons, et haderech, the way, asher, which, halach, walked, ish ha-Elohim, the man of God, asher ba mihudah, who had come from Judah. It's a little bit odd that it says, and they saw. Probably this is a pointing issue. It probably should have been Hefil, and they showed, they caused to see. Would be more expected here. So it's probably Vayari'u. Verse 13. Vayomer el banaiv, tifshuhu li hachamo. Vayomer, and he said, el banaiv, unto his sons, tifshuhu, saddle up, like wrap up, bind up, li, for me, hachamo, the donkey. Vayachbeshu lo hachamo, vayikav alaiv. Vayachbeshu, and they saddled lo for him, hachamo, the donkey. Vayikav alaiv, and he, rakav is like to mount an animal, like to get on it, and he rode alaiv, upon him. Okay. Let me check how we're doing on time. Okay, seems okay. Hope I'm not going too long. It's a fun story. Hope I'm not going too long. I lost track of my starting time, and my recording device doesn't really show. Oh, well, if it ends up being long, so mote it be. All right. I try not to make them too long for you guys. Verse 14. vayeileikh acharei ish Elohim, vayimsaehu, yosheiv tachat ha'elah, vayomer elai, ha'ata ish Elohim, asher bata mihudah, vayomer ani. Okay. Verse 14. Vayeileikh, and Yehudah, he went acharei, after ish Elohim, the man of God. By the way, if this is too fast, you can click the gear and click at the top. There's a gearbox. Click that gearbox, click playback speed, and try 0.75 or 0.5. You can slow me down, okay? I'm just trying to make it like a story. Ish Elohim, the man of God. Vayimsaehu, pardon me, Vayimsaehu, and he found him, yosheiv, sitting, tachat, under, ha'elah, the terebinth, of the oak. Vayomer, and he said, alive, unto him. This first this is a hey interrogative, it's question mark. Ha'ata, are you the man of God, ish Elohim, asher hu bata, you came, arrived, mihudah, from Judah, vayomer, and he said, ani. So usually it's ani, but this is clearly the last word in the verse. And you can see the vowel even changed. Instead of achat patach, we have a comment here. So I'm kind of expecting the saluk accent, which lengthens it to ani instead of ani. I am. Ego Amy, I am. Okay. Verse 15. I need another drink. Hold on just a second. Don't think we're going that long. Verse 15. Vayomer alive, and he said, alive unto him. Lech iti habaita, ve'echol lechem. Lech from halach, pardon me, the imperative. Come eat with me. So it seems like the regional guys, like the king and this one, they speak this way with the eat at the time, right? This is also modern Hebrew now too. Come with me, habaita, to the house. Notice he's saying the exact same thing the king said. Ve'echol, and I will lachem, pardon me, lachem, and I will eat food. Oh, pardon me, that's imperative. And eat. And lachem became lachem. So probably these guys with the graphic novel, they don't like to put the ta'amim, the accent signs in, the cent signs. But you can tell because lechem became lachem that this has an etnachta in it, right? And eat bread. Verse 16. Vayomer lo uchal lashuv itach velavo itach velo ochal lechem velo eshtei techa mayim b'makom hazeh. It's interesting. With the king, he used imach, remember? But now it's like he's adapting already to the local area and he's using eat. Lo, not uchal. I am not able lashuv to return itach with you. Velavo, or to come, or like to arrive, itach, with you. Velo ochal, and I will not eat lechem, food, or bread. Velo, and not ershtei, I will shata, I will drink. Itecha, with you. Mayim, water. Bamakom hazeh, in this place. Verse 17. Ki davar elai bidvar Adonai. For a word was unto me by the word of Hashem, or the command of Hashem. You could even understand that. Lo tochal lechem, not tochal, you shall eat lechem, velo tishtei, and not you shall drink sham there, mayim, lo tashuv, not you shall return, lalechet, to go, this is halach in the infinitive, to walk, baderech, on the way, asher, which, halachta, you walked, bah, on it. Oh, sorry. It's on the other side. I'm looking at my monitor where this is being broadcast. I'm seeing what you're seeing, so I didn't realize there's more on the side of the book. All right, verse 18. Vayomer lo, gam ani navi, kamocha. Vayomer lo, and he said to him, Gam ani, also I am a navi, prophet, kamocha, like you. I'm your fellow. I'm your homie. I'm just like you. We're in the same club. Umalach, and an angel, diber elai, spoke unto me, or commanded me, bidvar Adonai, in the command or the word, or by the word of Hashem, Le'emor, saying, Hashivehu itecha el beitecha, ve'yochal lechem, ve'yesht mayim. Hashivehu. So you might recognize this from the Sidur. We say Hashivenu, return, restore to us, or restore for us. This is cause to shuv, bring back him, itecha, with you, el beitecha, unto house of Cha, ve'yochal, and he will eat lechem, ve'yesht, and he will shata, drink mayim. And now it's yellow, it's the narrator. Ki cheshlo, he deceived him. Verse 19. Now it's interesting. There's kind of a machloket Well, a lot of the sages believe this guy is not good, right? Not good. And you can kind of put him to the test. We're told if someone says something in the name of the Lord and was not in the name of the Lord, right? Then he's a false prophet. So probably not a good guy. But it's weird because the text does introduce him. It's kind of a bit of a mystery who this guy is. Verse 19. וישב איתו ויאכל לחם בביתו וישת מים. And he returned, ito with him, vayochal, and he ate lechem, bread, beveito, in the house of O, vayesht mayim, and he drank water. Although now the guy kind of reveals himself as actually receiving a prophetic word. Look what's coming. So maybe not a false prophet, but sent to be a satan, right? Just like Hasatan, the Satan, is a servant of Hashem, whose job it is to test people. The Satan, actually, the Satan, the office holder, serves God and tests people. So maybe this guy is just being a Hasatan. Verse 20. Vayhi heim yoshevim el hashulchan, vayhi devar Adonai el hanavi, asher heshivo, vayhi heim yoshevim. Now, they were sitting, el, literally it says, toward HaShulchan, the table, Vayhi Devar Adonai, and the word of Hashem was El unto Hanavi the prophet, Asher hu Heshivu, brought back him. Verse 21. Vayikra El Ish Elohim, and he called unto the man of God, Asher Ba, who had come, mihudah from Judah, Lemo, saying, Ko Amar Adonai, Ya'am Ki Marita, pi Adonai, Velo Shamarta et Hamitzvah, Asher Tzivecha Adonai Elohecha. It's really weird. We don't know this guy's motives because we don't know the story. Like, did Hashem speak to him separately and say, if this happens, you go test the guy? Or maybe because all the false prophets he'd been around, he's wondering, is he false? And so he puts him to the test. It's really weird. Ko Amar, such said Yod-Heh, Waw-Heh. Ya'an, on account of Ki Marita, that you, Marad, you rebelled, acted rebelliously, Pi Adonai, against the mouth of the Lord, Velo Shamarta, and you did not safeguard, keep Et HaMitzvah, the commandment, Asher Tzivecha, which commanded you, Yod-Heh, Waw-Heh, Elohecha, your God. Oops, sorry. Verse 22. Vatashav vatocha lechem, and you returned and you ate bread. Vatasht, and you drank mayim, bamakom, in the place, asher, where, diber Elohecha, where spoke or commanded unto you. Al tochal, not you shall eat lechem. Ve'al, and not Taste. By the way, in case you're wondering why it's al instead of lo, this is like a temporary command, like not for now. And not you shall drink mayim. Also, it likes to be with imperfect verbs, but lo tavo, not you shall return. Oh, nivlatecha, the nevalah, the corpse of you, el kever, unto the grave of avotecha, of your ancestors. Yikes. And now we're caught up. We're now caught up. Oh, I feel kind of tired, but is it really just? I'm confused if it's only been like 18 minutes or has it been like over an hour? I'm not sure. We'll keep going. If it's too long, maybe I'll cut it in a couple pieces. Actually, maybe it's good. We'll just stop it at the review. You see what's coming up Yeah, I feel a bit tired. I feel like it's been going on for a while. Maybe I went too long. Okay, let's end it here. And then next week we'll pick up with this other action. Huh?